Hello everyone, my name is André Lahaye. In this video, I'm going to show you how to use the full potential of Smart Search in Espacenet. When you use Smart Search in basic mode, Espacenet will assign by default the search fields in which the search terms will be searched for, depending on their format. This is very useful when you want to perform quick searches. However, in some cases, you might retrieve too many results or too many irrelevant results, which do not correspond exactly to what you are searching for. This could happen, for example, if you only want to search for an applicant name, such as Apple, and not inventions related to apples or Apple devices. Or the opposite, if you want to search, for example, for laser-related inventions, and not for applicants which have the term laser in their name. Smart Search then offers you the possibility to tell the system exactly what you want to search by using the relevant field identifiers, Boolean operators, and field operators. The use of field identifiers allows you to specify in which field you want a term to be searched. Let me show you some examples. If you want to specify that a patent number should be searched as application number, you will use the field identifier AP. If you want to search a keyword only in the title or abstract, you will use TA equal laser. If you want to search for a patent applicant, for example Apple, you will use PA equal Apple. You can use the Boolean operators AND, OR, and NOT. But NOT can only be used once per query, as in this example, where we don't want to retrieve patent documents from the son of Albert Einstein and not from a person named Renshaw Albert Einstein. Please be aware that in this example, you could miss documents where Albert Einstein would be the co-inventor of someone whose first name would be Hans or Renshaw. There are several field operators which can be useful when you have multiple search terms in your query and search fields. Between a field identifier and search terms between quotes, the field operator ALL has the same effect as the Boolean operator AND between search fields. So if you search for TI ALL blue laser beam between quotes, the field identifier will look for these terms in the title, and you will retrieve documents where the title must contain all terms which are blue, laser, and beam. The field operator ANY has the same effect as the Boolean operator OR between search fields. If you search for TI ANY blue laser beam between quotes, you will retrieve documents which can contain any of these terms in the title, which means either blue or laser or beam, or any combination thereof. The field operator equal, used with multiple keywords, will search for the exact expression in the displayed order. So if you search for TI equal blue laser beam between quotes, you will retrieve documents which must contain this exact expression. You can also use proximity operators to tell the system to have keywords separated, for example, by a certain number of terms. If you use this query, the retrieved documents will contain the two terms separated by less than 3 words in any order. When you search for dates, you can use arithmetic operators such as after a date, in or after a date, before a date, and in or before a date. For example, this query will search for documents published in or after 2010. To search for date ranges, the easiest is to enter two dates separated by a semicolon. Let's now see the usefulness of nested queries. Boolean operators have precedence from left to right. Therefore, when using the query laser, nbeam, or amplification, you give the possibility to Espacenet to retrieve documents which only have the term amplification. And that's not what we want. To have either laser and beam or laser and amplification, you can create nested queries using parentheses to tell the system in which order the terms should be searched. If you are interested to know more about the Smart Search Expert language, you will find all this information, field identifiers, Boolean operators, field operators, in the help files. And in the Pocket Guide. At this link. Well, that's it for now. I hope this was useful and will help you to search relevant information for your work. Thanks for watching and have a great day.